Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Mahatma Gandhi. There's a quote that echoes across time, whispered in quiet moments of reflection, and shouted in the face of injustice. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. Words spoken by Mahatma Gandhi, a man of peace, a man of conviction, and above all, a man of action. But what does it really mean to be the change? Gandhi wasn't talking about waiting for governments to fix the world. He wasn't telling us to wait for others to do the right thing. He was challenging you and me to step into the responsibility of transformation, to stop pointing fingers and start raising hands. Change doesn't begin with systems. It doesn't begin with politics. It begins with the individual. It begins with you. You see, the world is a reflection of the choices we make every day. If we wish for more kindness, then we must live with more compassion. If we wish for justice, we must act with integrity. If we wish for peace, we must walk with patience. It is far easier to criticize the world than to change ourselves. But real, lasting change, the kind that touches lives, communities, even nations, begins when one person chooses to lead by example. Think about this. When a teacher takes time to believe in a child, no one else will. That's being the change. When someone quietly picks up trash in a park, even if no one is watching, that's being the change. When you speak up for someone who has no voice, even if it costs you popularity, that's being the change. Being the change is not glamorous. It may not be recognized, rewarded, or remembered by the world, but it will matter. To someone, somewhere, it will make all the difference. Every movement that ever shook the foundations of history started with one person. One soul brave enough to believe that change is possible. One heart willing to break so others could be healed. From Martin Luther King Jr. to Malala Yousafzai, from Nelson Mandela to Greta Thunberg. They didn't wait. They became what they wished to see. Their lives were proof that ordinary people can do extraordinary things. If they dare to take that first step, your life is a ripple. Every word you speak, every action you take, it sends a signal. It can create warmth or spread harm. It can ignite hope or deepen despair. What kind of ripple will you create? Here's a challenge. Ask yourself, what change do I want to see in the world? Is it more honesty? Then speak truth even when it's hard. Is it more unity? Then build bridges where others build walls. Is it more understanding? Then listen deeply with an open heart. Change is not always about big headlines. It's found in small, everyday choices. When you choose love over anger, when you choose forgiveness over pride, when you choose courage over comfort. Our world needs fewer critics and more builders, fewer judges and more healers, fewer watchers and more doers. You don't have to have millions of followers. You don't have to wear a suit or stand on a stage. You only need to be brave enough to begin. The tree you plant today might not shade you, but it could shelter generations to come. Because every time you choose to act with kindness, you are reshaping the world that our children will inherit. And that, my friend, is where hope lives. Being the change is not about perfection. You will stumble. You will make mistakes. You will question whether it's worth it. But keep going, because your efforts, your integrity, your example, they matter more than you know. Be the change that you wish to see in the world. It's not just a quote. It's a call, a choice, a legacy. So today, choose to be the change. No matter how small, no matter how unseen, you are planting something powerful. And one day someone will thank you, because you chose to begin. Start where you are, use what you have, do what you can.